Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So the setup is kind of different today because I'm in the kitchen and I'm trying to make me something to eat. But yeah, so I just want to talk about um wow, how I forget that fast. I'll talk about how, like I said in my last video, you shouldn't be comparing yourself to, say, celebrities or influencers, because literally they, most of them, if you use social media, most of them only show their good times. Most of them only show the fact that they just got a new car, or the fact that they just got a new house, or they just got their fifth car, or they posing with like bankrolls, money, and then maybe they even younger than you, these influencers and stuff. And so you're like, wow, you're looking at yourself, and of course you're gonna compare yourself to them, and you're gonna be like, what am I doing with my life? Like, how do they have all this money? How do they have all these things? And meanwhile, I'm still working at, say, McDonald's or something. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because you gotta get your money. But that's what you will say to yourself. You're like, how is this fair? Why do they get to do this and I'm over here struggling? I'm over here living with my parents. I'm over here can barely survive and buy food to eat. And I've been there, and it's literally rough. But like, these people, you might think these people have the perfect life. It's like, wow, they got all this money. You're like, wow, they got they got all these, like, all this jewelry. Most of these people be wearing jewelry and stuff, and big old chains, and you're like, man, I don't got nothing like that. Like, even me, like, I be wearing my little necklaces that cost me like $1, but I like mine's. But some people might be like, I'm literally struggling, I'm poor, this isn't fair, I hate my life. Why's this gotta be like this? And you looking at these people thinking they're so perfect. You're thinking, like, somebody say, don't compare yourself to them, they not happy. And you're like, how can they not be happy? They got money. How can they not um you know be better off than me? Look at what they got. And you literally will be comparing yourself, but you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. I know it's cliche, right? Because we always hear, like, oh, comparison is a thief of joy, and you don't know what these people going through, but it's literally so true. I don't know what it is with people nowadays, but want to act like we're perfect. A lot of people want to act like they're perfect, especially like influencers and social media influencers or whatever. They want to portray that their life is just perfect. They got a boyfriend, they got a girlfriend, they just out here living it up, they traveling, they what they be doing, what they be posting. They out here buying all these things, got so many more clothes than you, all type of stuff. Maybe as a woman, you want to get into makeup or whatever, and you see all these like influencers have the makeup, but maybe your funds ain't set up. Maybe you ain't grow up able to be able to buy that type of stuff, so now you're feeling down and maybe you feel insecure. All these things, but you don't know what these people going through, because I look at it as, how is it possible for you to be this, like, have a perfect life? Like, it's not possible for this person to have no issues. It's not possible. Whether issues don't always got to be financial issues. Like, it's not possible for this person to not have anything going wrong in their life, because we all have something, whether it's physical. And say they could act like they so happy and perfect, but maybe they hate their body. Maybe they hate how they look. For instance, how a lot of no shade to my women, but a lot of women wear makeup because they're insecure. I ain't saying all, but a lot do. But you looking at it from outside, like, wow, I wish I could do that. But she could be super insecure. That's why maybe she wears it a lot. And then, you might be looking at these people and you're saying, man, they got all these cars, they got all this money, but maybe they buying all these things to fill a void. Maybe all they're materialistic minded, so they're over here buying all this stuff and thinking it'll make them happier. But it doesn't work like that. But you just thinking, nah, their life is perfect. And you have to put yourself in their mind. You have to think, alright, so if I had that type of money and I had that type of status, if I had like 700,000 followers on Instagram, if I was a celebrity, like, you have to think about what comes with that. How can they tell who's a real friend unless they are committed to God and listen to Him? How can they discern who really there for them and not just there for a come up or clout? They got to worry about this stuff. And all they wanted was some money, to not have to worry about money anymore and be financially free. But what comes with that? People wanting to be around you for money. Like, I don't know, some verse Rod Wave said, something like, how do I know you want me for me or just want money? Something like that. And it's super true. But yeah, you gotta think about that. And then you gotta think about, say the girls that always are posting like pretty pictures online, or maybe even just like provocative pictures online. They obviously have low self-esteem, and we all been there at some point in our life. Or maybe most of us have been. I know I have. I ain't gonna sit here and lie about it. But it'd be like that. You just be searching for the attention elsewhere, when you shouldn't be searching for it in that way. So you thinking, wow, I bet she has so many guys after her, and you thinking that's a good thing, but maybe they probably all up in her DMs. They only want her for her body, or just to say that, yeah, I had her. Or even a guy, you just don't know what it's like. Maybe they got all this money, but now they gotta worry about maintaining it, learning how to get more money, but also maintain the money before they go broke again. They gotta worry about all these different things. But all we looking at is, wow, this person is so rich, I wish I was like them. Or these celebrities or whatever, you think, I wish I had their type of status, I wish I was a celebrity. But they get, like, what, hounded by the paparazzi, bro. They literally get hounded by the paparazzi. They gotta worry about if somebody will try to hurt them when they're out in public. They gotta have security guards, all that stuff. And of course, some people might say, well, I don't care about that, at least I'll have money. It's like, yeah, you say that until you actually are in their shoes. Like, you don't know if you'll be able to deal with that every single day. Not to mention, once you make it, there's no going back. You're forever going to be known because so many people have seen your face. And then when you're out in public, good luck, because so many people are going to recognize you. And now you're going to be like, I wish it was like how I was when nobody knew who I was, because I didn't have to worry about hiding and covering up my face and wearing something so they don't recognize me. And I just want to be able to go out in public and not have to be hounded or paparazzi or asked to take a picture. These are just things. And also think about how, you might want to be like these people and you think their life is perfect. Like, if you use social media and you're on TikTok, for instance, you look at the comments, you look at all the likes to certain similar videos. Like how there was one video where somebody was cooking and then they said, every time I touch something, I rinse my fingers off in the sink. And so many people were like, I do this too. And there's been so many comments on certain videos where it's like, so I've never had a normal human experience. Or how do we all live the same lives? Because we're all human, bro. We're all literally humans. We all usually have the same makeup, same biology, same brain. So of course we're going to be doing the same type of things. Of course we're going to be thinking the same type of things. of course we're going to be comparing ourselves to somebody else, whether we have a lot or whether we don't. Of course we're going to be feeling down sometimes, even feeling down sometimes for no reason. But if you're not thinking like this, you're just going to be comparing yourself and then thinking these celebrities or influencers, you're going to be thinking, they don't got no problems. They don't have nothing going on. They're rich. They got money. They got status. What could be going wrong in their life? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? They could be depressed. They could be contemplating taking their life. They could be insecure. They could still be, they could still hate their body. They can probably be thinking, how is it that I have all this money and status, but I can't seem to find somebody who likes me for me. I can't seem to find somebody who cares about me for me. Whether a friendship, relationship, even family. You know how it be, bruh. People have talked about this when they make it big. They're like, so now all my family wants me. Every time they call me, they try to ask me for some money. Or my friends, they're always asking me for some money, but they don't ever want to ask me how I'm doing. Like, this type of stuff happens. So if that's just something to think about. You know what I'm saying? If you over here feeling like, man, I wish I could be like them, or man, I wish I had that money, man, I wish I could switch roles with them, or man, my life sucks, I hate this, I hate my apartment, I hate living with my parents, I hate having to go to college or school, why can't I be an influencer and, travel, why can't I do this? Just think about this stuff, because you're literally going to be making yourself sad. And like I said, comparison is the thief of joy. So yeah, just think about that before you start. I gotta taste, make sure it's seasoned it good enough. But yeah, make sure you do that before you start just comparing yourself and ending up making yourself sad, because ain't nobody life out here perfect. Everybody got some different type of problems. You don't know what it is. So just think of that. And that will help you to not feel sad, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking, because I'm trying to do the videos with my phone sideways now. But yeah, so don't be judging me or whatever. But yeah, this one I'm making some like potatoes, baking them in the oven, seasoning them. But yeah, so anyway, maybe I'll start showing y'all what I'll be cooking at home and stuff. But yeah, let me know if that's what y'all would like to see, because I could do that. But anyway, so I hope this video helps y'all. And just remember to always put yourself in their shoes and think about what comes with what they have. I wish I could remember the lyric exactly like Rod said, but he was just saying, like, I didn't know when I became rich or whatever how it came with so many problems. He's like, I didn't know it came with all this, and that's how it be. So yeah, especially if you lazy, or you like a lazy type of worker, you get it done, but you ain't trying to do super overdoing it. You think if you're an influencer or something that you can just sit up here, now you got money, now you just can relax and don't got to worry about nothing? No, you're gonna have to maintain that. You're gonna have to maintain connecting with your followers and just maintaining the image, because if you don't, you're gonna lose it as fast as it came. Especially, learn money management. Think about the fact that they have to get lawyers and stuff, and say they over here, they new into this whole industry stuff. They get a lawyer or somebody to help them manage their money, they could get scammed. You know what I'm saying? All these type of things. You don't think about this stuff, and they don't even be talking about it for real, because they want to look perfect. But yeah, that's just the gist of it. So hope it helps you, and thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. So yeah, take care. Bye.